Hi everybody, welcome to Tim Guitar, and today I'm going to demonstrate a really cool way to how to spice up your minor key playing by using a concept called enclosures. Now, enclosures take the essential elements of a scale or mode and allow you to create interesting lines by using just a very small amount of notes. Today we're going to take a look at enclosures in the key of A minor using the Dorian mode. And we're going to focus primarily on the G string, the B string and the top E string. So to start with, on the G string I'm going to enclose the minor third, which is the note of C when we're dealing with A minor or A Dorian. So I'm going to enclose the minor third by starting off with a note of D at the 7th fret. I'm going to move down to B at the 4th fret, and then I'm going to conclude by playing C at the 5th fret, which sounds like this. 7th fret, 4th fret, 5th fret. So I've enclosed that minor third. And already that's starting to sound quite cool. So next we're going to create another enclosure using the B string. This time we're going to start on the 8th fret, which is the flat 7. What we're actually going to do, we're going to enclose the raised 6, which is a very important element of any Dorian sound. Yeah, the raised 6 gives the Dorian mode its real distinctive flavour. So we're going to enclose the raised 6 by starting on the flat 7 at the 8th fret, then we go to the note of E on the 5th fret, and then we enclose the raised 6 at the 7th fret. Now it might sound slightly strange, but now I'll play A over the top, or A minor over the top. Now hopefully you can begin to hear that the real Dorian tonality is starting to come out of this enclosure. Now we're going to conclude by enclosing the 9th. The 9th is not an essential part of the Dorian sound, but it does sound really, really nice, and it does work really well in this context. So what we're going to do, we're going to start on the top E string, on the 8th fret again, and we're going to play note of C, and we're going down to the root, which is A, of course, on the 5th fret, and then we're going to enclose the 9th, which is at the 7th fret. And I've actually come down onto the D string there and enclosed the flat 7, which is another really useful enclosure. So let's have a look at these 4 shapes now. I'm going to play this little loop, an A Dorian loop, and I'm going to enclose the flat 7 on the D string, the flat third on the G string, the raised 6 on the B string, and the 9th on the top E. The great thing about these enclosures is that they help to make your playing sound more sophisticated without you having to really reach for a lot of perhaps unfamiliar shapes, or to wrestle with a long flowing modal line or scale over several different positions. There's no reason why you can't transfer the enclosure concept into different shapes on the fingerboard. So I'll show you now. I'm playing essentially the same ideas, but I'm just moving into a different part of the guitar now to demonstrate that these work. So we'll start here, work around the 12th fret, 13th, 14th fret, and then we'll come back down to our original position between the 5th and 7th frets. We're still in A Dorian here.